Networking Squared want to welcome you back. We want to thank everybody for tuning in to WDTK and Networking Squared. Jerry O, along with Al Crawford and Erica, thank you for being here. She graduated from Specs Howard.
Yes, I did.
Last week. So now we're going to have to find her a real job, not just hanging out with Al and Jerry O. So
I like it, though.
Yeah, well, she loves hanging out with us. Comcast business class. We're learning a lot. I have my envelope, and I think I'm probably going to open that up here.
Drum roll.
Open up my. Yeah, it came to business, and it came to my business the other day, and faster internet, better phone. Look at your bill and start saving now. Why does that sound like a commercial? I would like to introduce Jeff Fryer, and he serves as the Regional Vice President of Business Services for Comcast, and we are in the Heartland region. I love that term, don't you, Al?
I like it. Instead of the Chicago, where we're on the playoffs, how we're in the West, I can never understand that part of it.
Now, how did we get back to sports again?
I don't know.
What a great segue. Jeff, how are you? Welcome to Networking Squared and being on the show. We want to thank you for sponsoring for the month. We look forward to a long relationship between Comcast and Networking Squared.
We appreciate it. So, Jerry, thanks for having me on the show. And Al and Erica, it's great to be here with you guys. And, Al was mentioning, I heard in the last segment about LinkedIn. That's actually how Al found me, was on LinkedIn. And I get all of his event invites, and they're great, and we love to attend those.
Yeah, in fact, it's something where Local Business Network and Comcast has really partnered up. I mean, you guys have sponsored the speed networking event that we did a month or so ago. You guys were the hosts of that and the sponsors of it. We have the event, and we'll be talking about it in the fourth segment that's coming up, that you guys are sponsoring that as well. And then having the involvement with our show this month, it's sponsoring us. It really shows the commitment that you guys have made to the small business owners.
Yeah, and it's important because, in the state of Michigan, small business is thriving, and it hasn't always been that way. And I know for Comcast Business Class, we're actually seeing that. And we're trying to help small businesses, and some of the ways we're trying to help them are providing faster speeds than have been available to them. And also by saving them money on their phone bill, now that there's a choice. Because let's face it, small businesses haven't always had a choice of providers for their phone and internet services.
Well, I've heard that in the past, and being a small business owner, you're going, what do I do about the phone bill? What am I going to do? I really don't have anybody else to talk to. It's kind of a one-trick pony, and that's it. So you have offered solutions.
Yes. Well, think about it. If you're a small business, you have a phone company that you can get service from. And then you've got tons of resellers of the phone company that can basically take that phone company's line and resell it and also offer voice and internet. But that still leaves you with one choice at the end of the day for your last mile connection into the building, which is usually a copper wire. Comcast brings in broadband connections for internet and phone service that are newer and faster speeds. For example, Comcast Internet is 10 times faster than DSL. We used to talk about dial-up as being slow, and now people talk about DSL as kind of the new dial-up.
Right.
Starting to embarrass me. It's how much faster?
10 times faster than DSL.
That's pretty amazing stuff. When you talk about speeds, what kind of speeds are out there, and what kind of changes can we look forward to?
Well, the market is constantly evolving. Right now, if you're a small business, you can get a starter package, which is a 6 megabit internet, which is very fast. You can get a next step up, which is $89, and that's a 16 meg. And those are great packages. And Comcast continues to offer faster and faster internet. It seems, every year we come out with something better.
I know that when I'm at different small businesses and I'm doing it, and I'm always seeing they're so frustrated at how slow their internet is. And I think that as technology's improved and our expectations have changed, I think what you guys are really allowing is to take things to the next level as far as speed goes.
Yeah, and what helps that speed is being able to reach customers, because Comcast is continuing to expand our network and the service in the areas we service. For example, in the state of Michigan, Comcast invested $250 million last year, just in Michigan alone, and will do so again this year. And a lot of that will be spent on new technologies and building out fiber optic networks and reaching areas we we don't service now. So if you're a small business that 4 years ago wasn't reached by Comcast Business Class, you might be now. So it might be worth a call.
So you need to check on
Yeah.
that. Now, one of the things that we do when we're networking, we always have asks. And we've talked about that on the show, and being very specific. So when you're talking to people, you might say, okay, well, this is what I want. Be very specific. Why don't you tell us who your ideal customers would be for Comcast Business Class?
That's a good question. So for the small business segment, Comcast defines small business to be 1 to 20 employees. I know you said the SBA says 500 or less, which that's a pretty large number.
Yeah, it is a big number.
But we define it to be 1 to 20 employees. So for us, that's the target audience for small business. These are people that have 5 phone lines, internet, understanding telecommunications is not their primary business. They're trying to focus on something else, and they don't have the resources to have an IT staff. Comcast can make a small business look like a big business, and that's what we try to do.
All right. Well, give me some examples of the businesses that we're talking about.
So, Simply Good Kitchen in Birmingham. You're talking about a restaurant there that you can go in and, get great food. They need phone lines and internet, and they may want to put their menu on a website. So, what Comcast does with our business class internet package, we provide 3 free web pages to small businesses with our package.
Wow.
Most companies don't do that.
No.
And some statistics we have show that 59% of small businesses featuring 5 employees or less do not have a website.
I'm stunned by that. That knocks me out of my chair.
That was the number in our pre-interview that when he said it, I was just really it was sad. It is sad.
It's like, are you kidding me? They need to get out there. So we're talking dentist offices, medical, sports bars would be a customer?
Yeah, nail salons, auto shops. If you go walking down the street and just to pick a random sample of 20 businesses on any road, you'll find that a handful of those small businesses don't have a website. And the reasons they don't have a website are they don't think they need it because they've been using the phone book forever. They also think that they don't have the technology or understanding to build a website, and they think it's too expensive. But Comcast Business Class can help with all of that because you've got a template builder that allows you a lot of resources to build those 3 websites, and it's not expensive. It comes with the internet package.
All right, so you want to help people.
Yes.
Jeff wants to help people.
I want to help people.
All right. And if somebody said, well, listen, I want to call Comcast, but I don't know who to call. It's a big corporation, isn't it?
It is.
If they said, I want to talk to the guy that I heard on the air because he sounded like my kind of guy, could they call you, Jeff?
They can call me directly. In fact, I will give my cell phone over the air. My cell phone is 248-320-4201.
All right, I want you to do that again. That's pretty gutsy. Give it out again.
Yeah, 248-320-4201. Whether you're an existing customer or somebody who would like to sign up for service, I would be happy to answer questions and help people get what they need.
So I'm picturing this is kind of I'm thinking about the small office where they have their old DSL line, they have a phone line for their fax machine. They have another phone line for their incoming. So in reality, they could be getting 2 or 3 different bills, having slow service, having the phone. This is a situation where you actually can package this stuff all together, right?
Well, yeah, and that's made famous by the Comcast residential triple play, right? The bundling, at home you get
which I have.
Yeah, your phone, internet, and TV. So, years ago, Comcast Business Class was launched with the same kind of concept. We're going to bundle. A lot of our competitors don't offer TV, don't offer the internet speeds we do, and we're trying to save people money on phones. So, yeah, the idea is for small businesses to bundle and save some money.
Now, is it possible that in that business class can TV be included in the business portion of it?
Absolutely. We have a product called Business Class TV. You actually can get our info and entertainment package, which is an additional $29.95, and you get things like the Weather Channel, CNBC, CNN, channels that businesses need or might want in their lobby.
That's great, because I think that I know I'm going into these lobbies and I'm still seeing the snowy reception of like 3 channels, and I'm going, well, that's not so good anymore.
Yeah, no, and obviously for public view, for bars and restaurants, we've got all kinds of sports packages and things like that for restaurants and bars that would order business class services as well.
Now, is there a pricing menu? What's the easiest way for somebody to be able to get pricing and the packages and stuff?
You could call me. I just gave the number. You could call 1-800-COMCAST. If you call me, I'll hook you up with one of our local sales reps that's right in your town and knows other businesses that you might know.
Okay, and we do actually, within Local Business Network, we actually have 18 reps that are representing our small business owners, and so we've become really big fans of Comcast within LBN as well.
Well, I'll tell you, the Local Business Network, for us, to have 18 business account executives with various territories throughout Michigan joining the Local Business Network and being a part of the community, that's Comcast's mission as well. We want to get out there, help small business, be a part of the community. It's not a one-way street. It's a two-way street.
Well, for being part of the community and working with people, and we have Patrick Paterno also here, and he's the Director of Public Relations for the Michigan region. And Patrick, thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
And I know that this is you. When we're talking about getting out there and talking and shaking hands, that's what your entire focus is, right?
Yeah, we, for instance, today is a great day for Comcast because we have Comcast Cares Day across the entire footprint of Michigan. We are helping out over 20 nonprofit organizations doing landscaping, painting. So as you can see, Comcast Business Classes, they're helping small businesses. And in the community affairs arena, we are helping nonprofits that can't afford to do certain projects. We're here to help them. I mean, we want to take care of the community where our employees live and work. I mean, we have over 4,000 employees statewide.
That's quite a bit, and we're gonna go to break, and we're gonna talk on the other side of the break. We're gonna talk about Infinity, and that is a new program that you guys have coming out.
Xfinity.
Xfinity? Oh, I have it. All right. So that's Xfinity. So I want to find out a little bit about this Xfinity. Just like Networking Square, just like Facebook, things don't stay the same. We are always moving, grooving, and getting to the next best thing. So we're going to find all about that in the next segment. We're Networking Square. Jerry O, Al Crawford, and Erica. We'll be right back. And Erica,